What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're doing two NBA player props here on Prize Picks for Wednesday, October 25th. Massive NBA slate today. Both of you two plays hit yesterday, Nurkic and Jokic assists. I know Nurkic got ripped from the board, so I'm not sure many of you guys got to tail that play. But nonetheless, I got two player props here for tonight's games. Massive slate, like I said. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Again, check out the link in the description below. Hop into the premium Discord, $9.30 per month, where I post all the plays I'm making on Price Picks for each given sport that I do play. Again, I'm not a gambling expert. This is not financial advice. Simply plays I'm personally looking at making, hopefully giving you guys some insight and analysis to then make your own player prop decisions here. Again, no one's pressing submit on those parlays other than yourselves. But let's get right into it, you guys. Two player props, Wednesday, October 25th. Let's not waste any time. Let's get after it. So the first play is going to be Kyle Kuzma over 24 PR. Simply just too low for Kuzma. I think there is maybe some concern that Jordan Poole is going to take a ton of volume away from him. I don't think that to be the case. If we take a look at Kyle Kuzma's game log last season without Kristaps Porzingis in the lineup, he hit this line in every single game except for two games last season on the road, where he finished with 19 and 14. PR against the Pelicans in Chicago, but every other game without Porzingis, he hit the over on this line, and I just think the volume is going to be there for him this year. He's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons I had his NBA season play as an NBA season long play that I gave earlier last week. But we look at Kyle Kuzma specifically against the Pacers. He just matches up extremely well. We know the Pacers love to play fast. Really, they play probably one of the fastest pace in the NBA. Actually, I think the Pacers play. Let's actually take a look. The Pacers play at the fifth, or last season played at the fifth fastest pace overall. And we look at Kuzma last season against the Pacers: 34 PR, 27 PR, and 35 PR in 3 games last season versus the Pacers. So he presents a great opportunity here in this matchup against the Pacers, where he's obviously shown that he can play extremely well, right? 27 and 7, 18 and 9, and 22 and 13 are just massive lines for a player like Kyle Kuzma. Honestly, don't know why they have him at 24 PR. We take a look at Kuzma last season, through 64 games, averaged 11 rebounding chances per game. And then overall, you can see over on Outlier. Again, there's a link in the description below. You get a 7-day free trial with Outlier. In my opinion, the best research betting tool, and a tool that I use every single day. He hit the over on this line of 24.5, so we get a 0.5 discount here on Price Picks. He hit the over on this line at 43 of 64 games. 43 of 64 games, guys. And if we filter this out just a little bit more, right, we do, 4 minutes per game. Let's just say he plays 30 minutes, right? I mean, you guys get right, 41 of 57, and obviously a ton of these games include Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis. Now he's got a pass first point guard as well, and Tyus Jones kind of running the offense. I think just a great opportunity. And we look at specifically, like I said, going back to the matchup, Pacers last season to power forwards, which Kuzma is playing in this offense. Fifth most rebounds to the power forward position, and the second most points to the power forward position. Overall, great opportunity for Kuzma. I think it's just too low. 24 PR for Kyle Kuzma. And, this game has a pretty high over-under as well. So this is the first play. The second play here is going to be Devin Vassell. And I like his over 16.5 points. Again, another play that I think is too low. We look at Devin Vassell in the preseason. He's played absolutely insane, right? Against Golden State in 22 minutes, had 13 points. Against Houston in 25 minutes, had 25 points. And against Miami in 22 minutes, had 21 points. So has had 21, 25, and 13 over his last 3 preseason games. He did sign that massive $153 million deal on the offseason with the San Antonio Spurs, so he's obviously a pillar of their future. Look at this game against the Dallas Mavericks, right? So Vassell's locked in as the 2 guard. He's projected to play the most minutes on the team. We know Popovich loves Vassell, and I think now he benefits of playing alongside Victor Wembanyama. No teams can't really zero in. I definitely think the Mavericks are probably going to have to zero in and double Wembanyama a ton, which will leave a really, really good shooter and Vassell open quite a bit. But at 16.5 is just too low. Obviously, we've been seeing how he's been playing in the preseason. But we look at Devin Vassell last season, right? He obviously had the knee injury where he missed 2 months in March. But before that knee injury, look at his game log when he plays 33 plus minutes at home, right? Hit the over on this in every single game when he plays 33 plus minutes at home. But if we just take a look at his game log last season at home in general, this had a pretty high hit rate. If we go back to the beginning of the season, right? So by date, right? He had that knee injury in December. But before that, had 29. He literally hit the over on this line in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight home games back in December. And then he obviously had the knee injury. And then he was kind of, I want to say, had some time management, and Spurs were kind of tanking for Wembanyama. So his minutes and the rotations with the Spurs were pretty sparse. So I just think, if we go even take a look at outlier on this play, he's currently some good odds for us. Minus 125 on FanDuel, minus 121 on Caesars, minus 120 on DraftKings. But if we look at 2022, right, specifically, like if we look before he got the knee injury, which he got the knee injury like right here, I think on the 22nd or the 23rd, like he hit the over on this quite a bit. Like actually a ton. Look at this to start the season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 of like 19 games up until this point. Actually, let's just do Devin Vassell game log last season. Right, let's just do his game log last season, and we'll look at specifically the type of wagon this was. Like, look at the game log to start the season for Devin Vassell points wise. Like from here, this is points, by the way. This is points line right here. Like he started the season, opened the season with 11 points, but then went for 23, 22, 23, 29, 20, 17, 22, 22, 21, 29, 17, 26, 18, 20, 25. So like from here down, he only missed from the start of the season till November 30th. He only missed this line 1 and 2 times. Way too low for Vassell. Played crazy in the preseason. I think this line's too low. I think towards the middle of the season, we'll probably see this line up to 19.5 and 20.5. So great value here. Two plays for this YouTube video. Kyle Kuzma over 24 PR. Devin Vassell over 16.5 points. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about these two plays. Drop a like. I'm dropping content like this all the time. Hit the subscribe button. And as always, let's cash.